All right, we're gonna rotate Ebony down. Love and Life. How you doing? What's your
Hey,
ethnicity? Oh, I
I'm
know
finna
you.
go. You know
Black
me.
American, Black American. That's the Black American, y'all. You
Yeah,
want?
I'm gonna address the prompt, but I
Mhm.
just wanted to say because I don't really know like a whole bunch of ladies about that's married to Africans. I know women that's married to like Haitians and Caribbeans and like and the New York thing. I actually went to New York and I was in the kind of interviewing all my cousins that got married out there and that's to see if their spouses are Black Americans. And the ones that I talked to, I had a cousin that just had a baby with a New Yorker and he's a Black American. I sat down at her baby shower and interviewed him. I interviewed my cousins that's been married to these Black people for years and years, some before I was born, just to make sure it's still Black Americans in New York. So it is, we're still marrying Black Americans in New York. Now I came up because Will, like, I don't understand him, like these Africans, why do y'all want to separate our DNA? Like y'all more intensified, y'all more worried about what we are than we are. We're not worried about that. We're Black. Like we don't separate our DNAs like that. We're not majority African. We're not African at all, sir. Y'all wasn't selling y'all brothers and sisters. Y'all are human traffickers. Like we're not. Like that's not our spirit. That's the spirit that y'all have on you. Like that, stop trying to put us into y'all category. Now, I don't know, like the African thing. I lived in Florida. I got my degree in Florida. I went to Bethune-Cookman in Daytona Beach, and I used to go to
Shout
Miami a
out to
lot.
Bethune Cookman.
Shout out to the crib, baby.
Yeah. So I used to go
Shout
out
out
to
to the
Miami a
waffle.
lot and we used to go party, 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 party. So one time I went out there and we visited a friend of mine that left. She transferred to another school and we went out there for a weekend and we just so happened to meet these guys and they just so happened to be Haitian. And she had a baby with him. Like she got pregnant that weekend with this nigga. And the things that his Haitian family that fled to Miami, fled to Tallahassee, Florida, was the saying the most diabolical things about her. Just cause she didn't get pregnant by herself. And I was confused. Like, what does this mean? She didn't even want to meet her until the baby shower and didn't even want to shake her hand. And I remember this. I graduated like almost 15 years ago in 2011. And that stuck out to me. And this is just coming back into fruition. Y'all really HAT us, but she didn't mind sending her son to a HBCU. He went to FAMU to benefit off of our successes. But you didn't want him to, this girl was in school to be a lawyer. You see? So in the way she spoke to her and about her, just because she was Black, like, no. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right. Anybody have a rebuttal to that?
No, I don't have a rebuttal. I was just gonna chime in with what she's saying. Yeah, y'all know I'm from Miami, from the crib, and that's absolutely a fact.
Okay, make it quick.
That's absolutely a thing. And to address the prompt, Love World,
Oh no, it's not your turn, Marvin. Hold on, you got Landry in front of you. Then you next. Landry.
Hey, Miss Love, how you doing? I'm gonna be nice today, man. I don't want to get no FBA angry today. I'm coming in peace. I'm trying to enjoy my weekend today.
Okay, hold on. Landry is from Cameroon. Landry, you want to address the prompt?
Yes. Black. What is it? African American men and Black American women exploitation or misunderstanding. I think it's more misunderstanding than exploitation. Not to say exploitation doesn't happen. I mean, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. There are a lot of immigrants, not just Africans or not just Black immigrants. Any immigrant that could, what I'm saying, take advantage of an American person to gain citizenship and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Exploitation does happen. Is it as common as real life? No, because I believe Black Americans are very intellectual and intelligent people to fall for that type of stuff. The reason I say it's more misunderstanding is because growing up here, I have family members that have married Black Americans. I have friends that I've been to weddings even in Africa with you guys call them FBA women getting married. They do their traditional wedding back home, and then we come back here and do the white wedding, or we go to another country overseas and do these weddings. They're all here on TikTok. You can literally search Black American women and African men wedding. You see how beautiful these things are. Like, let's not act, let's try to act. Let's stop trying to act as if like African marrying an African is like a bad thing. Those are beautiful weddings. You know what I mean? And also, I've been encouraging Black American women that are marrying these Africans. make sure, man, this man paid your bride price. We don't like in Africa, you can't just come and marry. No, make sure y'all get y'all bride prices. You can literally get $20,000 to $50,000. Like your dad can literally get $50,000 for allowing you to marry an African man. In our culture, we believe in paying a bride price. It's not that we are purchasing a woman. It's just a token of saying, "Sir, thank you for raising this amazing person. This is the price that we are paying to marry your daughter." It has nothing to do with like buying a woman or anything like that. So for me, I encourage black love overall. I'm not saying that people shouldn't. I think black Americans should marry black American people first, just like us Africans, we marry ourselves first. But if two black people are from different parts of the world want to fall in love and get married, I encourage that. And also watch out for exploitations because they can happen if you're naive. I learn.
Oh,
Okay. Who rolled their dice? American, you had something to say? Go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say, whew, from the mess that I learned last night. Listen here, honey. They be having a whole play, a whole marriage. It be a whole play. They be having their families involved in on it, the children, the grandma, the damn dog, the everybody in on it. And they will have these extravagant weddings, make the black American woman pay for all of everything because they will sit here and pretend like they are, are certain of a certain tax bracket and then find out that none of it's true or some kind of king or some bull crap like that. And they ain't nothing but a melanated clown because they find out later that these men are scamming and frauding them, okay, and breaking their hearts, using their wombs, so that they can carry these African babies, so they can bring them over here, so they can have ties to these men. These men come to the United States off the back of the black American woman, mind you, still needing her support, and come over here and bring his real African wife here to the United States and leave the black American woman hanging with child and busted and disgusted and heartbroken. So yeah, we found out today that that whole thing is just a big scam.
Go ahead, Nether Boo.
I had a rebuttal, Miss Love.
I
Is
know
that
Nether Boo want to say
I was
something.
just gonna say that I hear what he's saying when he's saying if they meet each other and it's wonderful and they fall in love and that's great, Andrew. But this prompt is more about what we're talking about, which is exploitation. And unfortunately, I have four people in that position. One friend at that big extravagant wedding. And then it was, okay, now we're going to go to Africa to visit my family. We have not seen her since. And she is not happy. And whenever she gets a chance to get away, she'll grab a phone and call one of us. And we're still trying to get her. I just never talked about that story. That's a story time. Then I have another friend who was from Chicago, like me, West Side. She thought it was love, ended up with child. And she's 5 now. And the moment his citizenship came into play, it was, oh, I have to go back to Africa. And then he left her. He ain't been back to Africa. He just didn't want to be with her. It was a play and left his whole child with her. And then you are the ones that would tell us we single baby mamas when y'all the single baby daddies. And I'll just say that and land, even though it was 2 more.
Okay, go ahead, Landry.
Yeah, no, I definitely started my statement by talking about exploitation. I'm not gonna sit here and act like exploitation don't happen, but I don't think the majority of Black Americans marrying African men are being exploited. That's me talking down on the intellect and the smarts of Black American women. And Miss American and or Miss Netables examples, like what I don't appreciate sometimes is that we use two, three, four examples to generalize a thing, as if like a, a marriage between an African man and a Black American woman is not possible. You guys, I see the comment section, people talking about scamming. You guys just generalize, assume that people are just fraudulent and scamming and things like that. Like these marriages happen and they prosper and they're long lasting. Why you guys always make it seem like it is impossible for like okay African men to properly marry a Black American woman without scams and everything exploited. And also one last thing, Miss Love, in our culture it is not true. We barely believe in 50-50. I'm speaking to you. There are some Africans here. We don't really believe in 50-50. So even when we have weddings, most of the time the man takes care of the
Okay,
wedding
land your plane. I
expenses.
want to move on,
I land.
y'all. So make y'all want to go ahead, Maroon, and then American, so we can get to Marvelous.
Oh, I ain't know Big Show had went. Oh, but
Yeah,
I'll
he
go ahead
did.
because I'm gonna make it real quick. Landry, you have no statistics to back up anything you say, but I would like the family to go ahead and look up what statistics of wealth is transferred in from Africa to American marriages, whether that's men and women. I don't think he'll be able to prove that at all. And this is why disaggregation is very important. This is why getting away from these people on paper is very important. They can lie till they blue in the face. They'll tongue wrestle with you, and they'll tell you whatever they want to tell you to get over here. And once they get over here, just like American said, they will bring over their real family members. And the 90-day fiancé scam will be complete. So I just wanted to say that there's no statistics backing any of this, except for anything Landry's saying. But what we say, there is statistics backing it. The divorce rates went up when Africans started getting into our
Okay,
Black
Maroon.
American statistics.
All right, go ahead, American, and then Big Show. Go ahead.
I'm good. Go ahead, Big Show.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
American?
okay.
Okay, go ahead, Big Show.
Okay, I'll try to make it really quick. I just want to make sure that I
Okay,
can
Landry, we're gonna rotate you down. Okay.
speak to my black women and
All
my
right,
black
that's cool.
men.
Uh-huh.
Y'all understand that these people are not that they don't think politically like we think. So it will never be a perfect place for you to be because something is gonna always come up. That would be just like us when we date outside the race to go to these white tea people. Something is always gonna come up. I just need y'all to understand that. They're going to get in a position and you're going to be in a position and it's going to be a hard spot to be in because they're just not going to be on the same type of thinking level as you, whether it comes to reparations or whether it comes to our work ethic and them not thinking that we have one. I mean, it really doesn't matter. So I really need y'all to be smart with this. Stay in a race. Black women, I know we give y'all a hard time, but everything is a work in progress and we are working. We are working very hard. So just take that with you and I'll land right there.
Okay. American, you sure you don't want to say nothing?
I was gonna say that I've seen it too many times. You know,
Okay, wait a
so
minute, American, real quick. I don't mean to cut you off. Don't you got one of your best friends
yeah,
who married one of somebody?
yes.
Can you
He
share a little bit about that?
they had first of all, he had her come over to Africa. The first time the first time she visited, she stayed for 2 weeks and wind up marrying this fool because his family pressured her into having a quick marriage. They didn't even know each other. She didn't want to say anything because I guess she was ashamed to tell us what was really going on or whatever. So they wind up getting married. She became a dual citizen. She married him over in Nigeria, and she, was coming back and forth between here and Africa. She bought a house, was taking care of him. He was a liar. He told her he was some kind of come from some kind of royal background or something. Uh, he's a scammer. She's funded all of his businesses and all of his lifestyle, taking care of all of his whole family and paying the whole family's medical bills. I can just keep going. I mean, the women treated her horrible over in Nigeria, kept calling her white girl, um, all kind of stuff, being rude and disrespectful towards her, all kind of stuff. Like he was leaving her in the house. He wouldn't allow her to travel alone because he said it wasn't safe. So he would leave her in the house and make her wait to depend on him for food and water. Sometimes when he get upset, he just leave her there with no water. All kind of stuff. I mean, she had to fly 2
Wait a
planes
minute, wasn't
just
no
to get.
water in the sink?
Nope. They gotta fetch it from some kind of I don't know what the heck it is. They had to
A well,
fetch.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
but
they
it's
had
not a
to.
well like we have here though. It's
Yeah, it's like
sturdier.
different. and you gotta fetch that water. So like she had to like wait. It was horrible. I mean, it was horrible, and I'm not joking. It was horrible. And I felt so bad, but we told her not to, and she did it anyway. So, and she suffered. So now she's in the process of divorcing him, and she wants nothing to do with them. And now, even now, he's still trying to get to America, and he's doing these check fraud crap, some kind of business, writing these checks and trying to deposit them into her account. I don't know. He's a scam artist, and come to find out, the shipping car business, he got her paying thousands of dollars for. All of it was a scam, and I'm starting to know now. I didn't know before when she told me that she paid for his business, that they were shipping cars from the United States to Africa. I didn't know that was a business, but someone let me know that those cars are stolen cars from America being shipped to Africa. So that's all new to me. I don't even know if she knows that. So I don't know. It's just a hot mess, and I don't suggest any sisters doing it, because you can't even take a chance to try to figure out who's lying and who's not, who's a scammer, who's righteous and who's not. The best thing to do is stop being desperate, hopping on them planes, spending all that money, and just stick with your own kind.